Instagram, Facebook. I debuted the T-shirt today. I had to focus on interest. It's Power of Interest T-shirt got debuted today. Hey, you wanted to see some of it? Here it is. Here it is. I got my little email at the bottom somewhere. Here it is. I don't know. I'll show it to you later. But yeah, I got up this morning. Had to once again the tire. I found out I finally have a slow leak in a back tire, so I'm gonna have to work on all this Thursday. I'm putting the car in to tune it up. But I focused. I said, focus. I got to show up to the gym. I want people to see this T-shirt. The Power of Interest. The Power of Interest. The reason why I say the Power of Interest. Back in 1995, I got laid off from my first job from the state. You're never going to get laid off, Mark. You're never going to get laid off. 2 years later, get laid off, man. Luckily, I lived next door to an escort, so she used to, like, give me free alcohol and stuff. No sex. We just, like, hey, we used to go to dance clubs with her because all the guys would, like, hit on her because she looks like a blonde. Now she's a lawyer and stuff. So I learned the power of interest back then. I had credit cards with American Express. I had just bought my 1994 Nissan Pathfinder. I was paying $299 a month for the car. I believe it was about, back then it was $78 for the insurance. And before you could get unemployment back in those old days, who remember the old days? You try to get food stamps and stuff. They didn't give you shit, man. You didn't get that unemployment check. You got to go to work and had to do something, or you don't get that unemployment check. That's why I studied German. And there was no Spanish. It wasn't Spanish. I was doing it in 2008. So I could start speaking die Deutsch. And I had all kind of bills piling up. I said, how am I going to get out of this? Finally, I learned the credit card transfer game. That got me through it. After going, because I also spending money going to the bars and stuff, drinking, but that's a time for another day. But eventually got out of that. And then 2008 hit, transfer, got caught in the tenants not paying, property goes to foreclosure. So luckily I had a credit card with Bank of America. I was able to transfer, no, I transferred a bunch of debt from, I had like the line of credits and all kind of stuff, and I transferred that to a 0%, 0% interest credit card, and that helped me get my interest, to get the payments going down faster, because the less money that goes to interest, the more money that goes to your loan balance, and it helps you get that going on. So that's basically the history about, like I show you that sheet I'm selling for $5 to $10. Back then, back in 1995, when I first got laid off, and then 2001 when I was living in San Francisco, that's when I came up with that business model of Mind Road, trying to develop different development courses. But the fundamentals of that business idea helped me reduce my student loan when I got focused, $94,485 down to $4,998. So interest is powerful. Look at the interest went from 0% to 6%. Just that's like if you have like $1,000 in the bank, just say it goes from 0 to 10%. Now you got an extra 100 versus an extra 60. 60 versus 100 is more money, right? Well, flip that around. If you have interest rate with the loan, you got to pay the interest first, then you reduce your loan balance. That's why your loan balance doesn't go down, because the company's going to get paid first, and they throw like a $50 or $60 thing on there. You're like, man, why is my loan not going down? Because they paying themselves first, and they're paying you second, man. That's why I want to help you. Power of interest. Let's sit down. Hey, let's sit down. Email me. I programmed some $5, $10 to $1,997. You saw I have my new T-shirt. That and my new first business philosophy, so I'll give that thing to you too. But first, before we get to before I even try to work, before we make you a client or anything, do you think reducing your interest from 30% to 10% will help you not only pay off your car loan faster, pay off any loan faster, maybe pay some extra bills off, and just have a little money in your pocket to go party? When I say party, hey, go buy you some beer, man. I got $100 beers, like $10 or $20, then get back to paying back that bill. Let me know what you think. Put down your loan balances, man. Do you believe interest? Interest is going to be all you're going to hear in the next 5 to 6 months. Interest. Because that interest, the higher that interest goes, that's less money. When it's a flip, when it comes to paying people back, now you got to pay more money out your pocket, man. That's why a lot of people are going to be in trouble. That's why I say, do the balance transfer, find lower interest rates, pay down those cards. Once you get rid of all that debt, then you can come back and play a game. All right, talk to you later.